Guys, how's it going? Let me just do a quick sound check. See if we're actually live and sounding with sound. I also don't think anyone's here yet, so I'll just give everyone like a couple minutes to get here. And thank you to everybody that watches the playback. Okay, we got sound. Let's see, it looks like I'm a little behind in the playback. Just a sec, you guys. Okay, this is exciting. All right, another week. It's actually spring break has started for Southern California. So my kids go to an LA Unified school, and this is our spring break. So millions of kids are on spring break right now. It's like 10,000 schools. It's insane. And then like here in the Coachella Valley, I think a lot of kids have a 2-week spring break. So this week and next week. And the weather has just been like phenomenal. So spring has sprung, you guys. It is like just pool day every day. I am so excited. We have been waiting all winter for this gorgeous weather, and it's really fun. And hopefully I can share some of it with you guys. Yeah, I'm still like trying to figure out, you know, what you guys want to watch. I've been posting, you can tell I'm excited because I'm like, I've been posting shorts every single day, especially on the days that I don't do my longer form content. And it's actually been really helpful to get a sense of like what people actually want to watch. And it's really surprising sometimes. And it helps me, these little short videos, to be like, okay, people are really interested in more Starbucks content, or they're really interested, like yesterday I posted just meeting all of the Cars characters when we were at A Touch of Disney this past weekend. I will get to Touch of Disney. I can't wait to chat about that with you guys. But that video just blew up because I think so many people want to see what it looks like inside of CARSLAND, and a lot of people just love the Cars movies, the Cars characters. So that was surprising to me, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll get a little bit into kind of like videos that are coming in the pipeline over the next couple weeks, what you guys can expect. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and definitely tap all your bell notifications. So when you tap the bell notification, you can like tap like sometimes, or you can tap always, and whatever your preference is, but definitely tap your bell notifications because you don't want to miss any of the content. You guys, things are opening up. There's so much fun stuff happening here in California. The weather is gorgeous. It's just gonna be a lot of fun from now until the foreseeable future. So yeah, tap those bell notifications so you don't miss any of the Super Cali content coming your way. And yeah, let's just get into this. Let's see. I don't have a lot of time today, you guys, so my daughter's actually at dance camp right now. She has dance camp every day this week. So I got to jam pretty quick. I'll probably be live for about a half hour, and then I've got to get out of here. So it's going to be a quick one today. Next week will be a lot of fun because if you guys remember, on the first Tuesday of every month, I'm going to take you somewhere super Cali. So I'm going to go to a super Cali point of interest and be live. So next week, it's going to be surprise. I'm not going to disclose my location until I'm there for safety reasons, but it will be live and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I need to find places that aren't too hot because it's going to start to get hot out here in the desert, so there will be like no outdoor during the middle of the morning because, well, my equipment will overheat. My cell phone will just be like shut down mode. So I'm going to find somewhere really fun, and yeah, we'll be live somewhere in California next week. So stay tuned. I do this live video, if you're wondering, every Tuesday around 11. So if you want to plan for it, and that's Pacific Standard Time. So Cali time, California time. And I get that if you're somewhere else in the world, it's kind of difficult. Like I recently took a class and it was, I can't even remember, IBS. I can't remember the type of like what the abbreviation was. It was new to me. I believe the class was in India, so I was like, okay, and I had to really like set an alarm and figure it out because it was not a time difference that I was used to. So I get it. I'm on Pacific Standard Time. Let's see. So you guys, I have a shout out. I'm doing a shout out every single week of a California channel that I think just is really fun, something you guys might like. And this week's shout out goes to Always Believe. Really cute couple, Ash and Brian, and they cover a lot of Disney content, a lot of Star Wars content. They're huge Star Wars fans, and they're super like vivacious and fun and funny, and they have great energy. I think you guys would like it if you want to check it out. So yeah, it's that's at Always Believe, and I love that channel name because I think part of what makes so many of us Disney fans over maybe other places or other, you know, whatever brands or whatever you guys are into is because of this notion of believing not just in yourself, but believing in magic. Magic is real, wishing upon a star. And, you know, I think we have a hard time because we're so in our mind center on this planet that it's hard for us to really understand how that could possibly be a thing. But I think a lot of us, you know, that are maybe more centered maybe to our heart or centered to that there's something bigger than all of us. There's just no way that what you see is it, because there's just so many different things that we've discovered, not just through science, but just through experiencing this phenomenon of being alive, that I think it taps into something on a deeper level, on a mysterious level that's not really explainable. And it makes you, even let's just pretend like magic isn't real, it makes you feel good to believe that magic is real. So, you know, 3 cheers for feeling better, right? It's like that's so many of us, that's the whole purpose of our life, is like to experience happiness, to feel like, you know, a sense of joy and wonder despite being like old crotchety adults, right? So I think Disney really helps people like tap into that imaginative, mysterious, magical side of themselves that we basically lost touch with, I think, in a lot of ways, because we're so left brain and like matter of fact and scientific, you know. Even science is proving we don't really know, you know, so there's so much we don't know. So anyways, that's my little rant about I love Always Believe. That's such a cool channel name. I think, you know, why not reinforce that? That's rad. Okay, so let's see. I was talking about spring break. It is here. It is full throttle. We have a couple friends that are here from Los Angeles, so that's really neat when we get to see familiar faces, and our kids get to see some of their friends. It's just so great. Even though we moved pretty far away from Los Angeles, it's really nice that we're only 2 hours away and that a lot of people come out here for vacation. So we still have a connection to a lot of our close friends and then some of my family. So yeah, it's a special time right now. Hey, Vanessa, you're at work, but you're here in spirit. Thank you. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. I'm bummed. One of the drawbacks of this time is during your work schedule. So thank you though for coming by. I really appreciate it. And hopefully there's a point in the future when you're able to participate more, because I don't know if you guys know, but my friend Vanessa, we've known each other since we were tiny little kids, I think 1st grade. And she's a dear friend of mine and a huge supporter of this channel. So thank you so much for showing up and saying hi. It means so much. And let's see what else. Speaking of friends, like right when I was talking about spring break and we're getting to connect to some of our Los Angeles friends, one of my dear childhood friends stops by and says hi. So thank you, Vanessa. I really appreciate it. And let's see what else. Let's see. I can tell I'm gonna go like really quick today. I actually told my cousin Nicki, I'm like, hey, if you want to pop by and chat with me, because one of the things I want to talk to you guys about today is the Touch of Disney event. So my cousin Nicki and her friend actually today I found out she just got called back as a cast member to the Disneyland parks in Anaheim. She operates the monorail, and she is the person, Diane and Tim, you're gonna meet them in this Thursday's video. So Thursday, hi, Nikki's here, yay! So my cousin Nicki's here. She just told me that Diane got called back. She is officially back as a cast member, because as you guys know, a lot of the Disney cast members in Anaheim had they're on hiatus. So many of them still are. So the parks are not up and operational at the capacity that they were a year ago, so over a year ago now. So a lot of people are just waiting and wondering if they're gonna get called back. And that was such good news, Nikki. I hope that's okay that I'm sharing it. She texted me that her friend Diane was called back. She is officially a cast member once again. And well, she always will be a cast member, but she is officially on the schedule, so that's exciting. And she is the one that got the tickets for Touch of Disney. So I want to thank Nicki and her friends Diane and her husband Tim. I had so much fun with them. We got to, because of them and because of their experience doing these events, we got to start the day at Carthay Circle Restaurant, and we had this amazing fancy lunch, and I got to try one of Walt's favorite drinks, the Scotch Mist. It was delicious, and it was a legit drink. It was just like scotch on the rocks, and I was like, this is amazing. And we had so much fun, and we ended the day at Lamplight Lounge, which was a lot of fun. And honestly, I was having a hard time like balancing making a video for you guys and just really taking in the day, being at Disney California Adventure for, I don't even know how long it's gonna be before I'm back, enjoying my cousin Nicki and meeting her new friends. So I hope I have a video that at least gives you kind of a taste of what it was like to be there, and just showing you some of the sights. And hopefully you guys, I'll be back into Disney California Adventure and Disneyland sometime this year. I don't know when, it's gonna be a while for me, I think. I know that they've said they're opening, sorry, I'm OCD, I wanna like straighten my blanket. It looks wrinkly to me. It's bothering me that it's like not straightened. I'm thinking Domino, my dog. Here, Domino, you come. Oh, she's not in here. I thought she was in here. I was like, you come sit here and hide my blanket. It was so much fun, Nikki says. We will be checking out the hotels soon. Yeah, so the hotels will be opening up, and Nikki and I, we can go to the hotels. We can share all of those. There's so much to see, you guys, at the Disneyland property, not just inside of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. So we will be taking you often, even if it's difficult to get into the parks. Because like I said, even though Disneyland says they're set to open on April 30th, we anticipate that being a very hard ticket to get. There's going to be a lot of kinks with the reopening because it's been so long. There's going to be a lot of rides closed because the rides have to be open air, or like they can't have a queue inside the building for too long. So a lot of rides won't be open. There won't be the shows. It's really going to be a very different experience from what we're used to. So as much as I want to get in like right away, I think A, it'll be difficult, B, it'll be expensive, and yeah, I just think it's gonna be a little bit, you know? So hopefully not, hopefully I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, so like I was saying, we went to the Touch of Disney. I was there with my cousin Nicki and her friends Diane and Tim. That video will premiere Thursday morning at 9 a.m. The reason I'm doing 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. on my schedule this week is because it is spring break and we're not having to wake up as early. Hi, Zach. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing really good. I was just saying that like spring break has started and the weather is just gorgeous here in Palm Springs. So we were having like highs of like 70, 79, you know, and then this week it's like a high of 88, 90 almost every day. So like every day is a pool day. Hopefully we'll get out to the pool today. It's really nice. So we're just enjoying that. It feels like just tropical summer here in the desert. Oh, here's Domino. Hi, Domino. Hi. Hi. You want to say hi? Hi. I don't know if you guys can see her. This little black fuzzball back here. Hi, sweetie. No, you need to sit on my blanket so they don't see it. Anyway, so like I was saying, it's really nice. We're having fun. How are you doing, Zach? How are things in Texas? I'm sure it's warming up there too. I'm sure you're glad after everything you guys went through with those freak snowstorms. So hopefully you guys are getting some nice weather and enjoying springtime, spring break in Texas too, and everywhere you guys are at. So, and thank you to everyone. People have been coming and watching the playback. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, try to come by if you can and say hi so I know who you are. That would be really cool. And I was just sharing, Zach, that my cousin Nicki and I, we went to Touch of Disney this past weekend. It was so much fun, and I'm going to share that video experience with you guys on Thursday. Zach is crazy busy, but good to be back at work somewhat and open up the Spurs fans. So things are opening up where you are. And that's the thing is, like, I think we're finally getting this reopening that we were all hoping for, but we're also having to adjust to like busier. Like this week I have a schedule. I have to get Raleigh somewhere every day at 9. I've got to pack for her. So we're all like, okay, here we're back. No more just hanging in your jammies and like, you know, making fancy drinks for yourself while you wonder what's going to happen to the world. Like things are opening up and it's such a blessing, and I don't think any of us would complain, but it is like, all right, let's get our butts in gear. Like it is time. So I feel you on the super busy. It is bam, bam, bam. That's probably why my energy is a little hectic today, because I do need to get out of here around 11:30 to go pick up Raleigh. So it's like I went, dropped her off, came back, you know, and the whole thing. So, so like I was saying, Thursday morning, I hope you guys can make it to the premiere. So how the premiere works, sorry you haven't been on much, just busy. No worries, Zach. I totally understand, busy, and thank you for coming by. It's very cool of you guys to come by and say hi, and hopefully you can make the premiere. So it's Thursday morning at 9 a.m. So I know that I think you're a 2 or 3 hour time difference in Texas. So I don't know if you're working, but it's at 9 a.m. and then we can watch live and chat, which is a lot of fun, because like maybe there's something you guys have a question about, or you know, you're like, oh, tell me more about that experience. So I can just like, you know, chat with you guys and give you a little more details, or just have a little more fun laughing at like, you know, if something happens. So if you guys can make that, I always really enjoy those live premieres, and it'd be fun to see you guys and chat with you. So it's 9 a.m. on Thursday. And yeah, hope you guys can make it. Turn on your bell notifications if you haven't already, because I know that on YouTube it's really easy to miss things or for things to get lost in the shuffle. I always turn on my bell notifications for my favorite channels, because when I wake up, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. What color are your socks? Okay, Smoko Guwap. I'm not wearing socks, you guys. I've got sparkles on my toes. It's spring break time, so we're in sandals. It's hot. It is really hot. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so while we were there, so Nicki texted me yesterday, I think, and she's like, we missed a Marvel. Yeah, if you can, Zach, it'd be fun to see you there at the live premiere. So we missed a photo op. It was a Marvel photo op. So I think we didn't really go down Hollywood Boulevard because we had seen it so much. So we were more focused on like CARSLAND, the Pacific Wharf, and Pixar Pier, because those areas we were seeing for the first time in over a year. So we didn't, I think we kind of just took Hollywood Boulevard for granted because it's something we'd already seen, a lot of merchandise stores we'd already seen. In fact, there weren't that many stores open for Touch of Disney. It really was more focused on photo ops, spotting characters, and yeah, Nicki says definitely. I think that was our mindset, and then the food, of course. And okay, so yeah, no, you can make any request you want, but I'm gonna proceed. Got some someone having fun in here. So I wonder if I can just do that. Okay, I'll just put them in a timeout. Okay, so what I was gonna say is we didn't go down Hollywood Boulevard, and there was a Falcon and a Winter Soldier photo op. So I just assumed the WandaVision photo op would be there, and I had already seen it. I had already done it. I had already shared that with you guys in like a short video, and I think at least in a short. And I'll link it in the playback for people that are here in the playback. Anyways, so it was a Winter and the Falcon Soldier photo op, which I'm bummed that I missed. I think it would have been a lot of fun to see it, get a photo, and share it with you guys, because I don't know if you know, but your ticket comes with a photo pass. So usually I don't pay for the photographs the professional photographers at Disneyland take of me because I can take a cell phone picture, but they really are higher quality. So I think that was one of the items that made this food event unique, and it made the price worth it. So Nicki and I did get some PhotoPass photos. I'm so glad we did. We did CARSLAND and we did the Buzz Lightyear photo op on the Pixar Pier. But I think we definitely missed a couple. Yeah, they're very good pictures, very high quality. I personally was like, Alyssa, you know how we're always hardest on ourselves, Nicki? I was like, I just need mental note, like suck in your gut, Alyssa. I'm always like, hi. I'm the biggest dork when I take pictures, you guys. But they're beautiful and they're high quality. So, you know, whatever, I can put my own female, like, whatever about my body aside and acknowledge the really pretty photographs. And I love the CARSLAND that we got it in front of, like, the billboard. It was really cool. And then there's other, like, photo locations where they may not have a professional photographer out, but you can get a really nice photograph, like, in front of the waterfall and with the Grizzly Peak behind you. So there's a lot of locations. So Nicki, I'm remembering, so here's the brochure, and Nicki and I were like, we should have just taken a few moments, it would have been like 30 seconds, to stop and look at the brochure. And I'm remembering now that I did look at the brochure, but because we had reservations at both Carthay Circle Restaurant and Lamplight Lounge, I was like, oh, we're gonna have amazing food experiences. If you guys don't know, those restaurants are a little more higher end, so we only had a $25 credit towards any food purchases. We blew through that in like an appetizer and a drink at one restaurant. So I wasn't really looking at all these food items. So I opened this and I was like, oh, I kind of know the food that I want to get. Like we got the Dole Whip and we got the Bengal barbecue. I don't know if you guys know, but that's one of my favorites in Adventureland over at Disneyland is the Bengal barbecue. They do these beef, chicken, vegetable skewers. They're really good. I love the sauces. So we kind of knew what we wanted, and we already knew we were going to be paying for these items because we had the lunch and dinner reservation. So I looked at the brochure, Nicki, and I think I just thought they were all like food locations. But if you look really, really closely, and they made it kind of difficult, but there's a little key here. So if any of you that are watching the playback are just happen to be going in the next couple weeks because you've got tickets, there's like a tiny little green Mickey ears, and it says Disney Photo Pass, and that means there should be a photographer there. And then there's a little orange camera icon here, and it says photo location. Yeah, so I mean, we honestly saw a lot, Nicki. When I look at this map, I'm like, oh, and when I've seen some of the blog posts, we saw a lot. We saw Donald over at Grizzly Flats. We saw Goofy and his son Max fishing at the Pacific Wharf. Like it looks like you're in Monterey at the Tin Cannery there. So we saw a lot of things. We saw all the Cars characters. I just posted that short yesterday for you guys. And but what we missed is we didn't walk down Hollywood Boulevard, and it looks like there's a photo location right here, which I'm guessing is that maybe the Monsters Inc. backdrop. I don't know, Nicki. And then there's a photo location here, and this is where, so here's the thing, Nicki, it doesn't say what the Photo Pass place is, and I guarantee even if we had looked at this, we would have just assumed it was WandaVision. And it makes sense that it wouldn't be WandaVision because now that's over on Disney Plus. And the Falcon and the Winter Soldier this week will be week 3, and I have been watching it. It's pretty good, you guys. It doesn't, I mean, look, WandaVision's special, but the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is good, and I do like the way they're like setting up this expansion of like the next phase of the Marvel Universe. I'm totally on board. Oh, it's the Hollywood background and the Winter Soldier. Is it? Is that supposed to, because this looks like it's like around the corner. But yeah, it could be that it's the Hollywood background. Yeah, you're probably right. Or that Hollywood, the arch, you know, when you like go under the arch, that's a really pretty photo location. So like Nicki, she said the Hollywood backdrop, if you guys are familiar, so that was still roped off, so you can't get all the way up against it. So that's another reason we didn't head over there, because we're like, we can't even get over to that photo location. So yeah, people are posting pictures of it. So yeah, it would have never occurred to me that they had gotten rid of the WandaVision photo op and they had a new Marvel photo op, but now it makes sense. And, you know, hindsight is 2020. But we did do a lot of things. We saw Joy, you guys, from Inside Out. That was like one of the first characters that we spotted. And we got some selfies. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I'm editing the video now. I hope I have something great for you guys on Thursday so you can get like a little bit of that experience. And, you know, we can share that. And then, you guys, here's the thing. Let me look at my notes for a second. Oh, and this is so funny since Nicki is here. So it was the end of the night. We were sitting at Lamplight Lounge and they're telling me all of their Disneyland stories because they've been like kind of having these meetups and being at Disneyland a lot over the years, for years now. I think you said like 2004, I want to say. So a long time. And I grew up going to Disneyland, but it was more like once a year. April is my birthday month. And yeah, 20 years, right? And so they really have this like, so they were like, they just basically, they declared me a Disneyland noob. And it's just so much fun to get like kind of exposure. It's kind of like peeling back an onion. So here I'm like, okay, a huge Disneyland fan. I've been going every year of my, no, it's okay. I love it. I've been going every year of my life since I was little, but for my birthday, and it's different when you can only go once a year. You just try to go on as many rides as you can. You enjoy the parades, the shows, the characters that you meet. But when you're going on a regular basis, like say you're going once a week or a few times a week or once a month even, you get to see inside layers of the onion. So I'm so excited because I feel like this shutdown has given me kind of this desire to peel back the layers of this onion and share it with you guys and like learn more about, you know, different secret spots that we can get photos or, you know, whatever it is. I mean, I think the days of like Disneyland shenanigans is kind of over because of like, you know, especially since 9/11, heightened security. And then now with COVID, I think, you know, there's this added layer, like you feel like you can't really touch anything. There's not as many shows. There's not as many like live experiences that would draw a crowd yet. So Tink Taco, see like that. I don't even know. Are you talking about the tacos that we got? Or like, see, that's a reference. See, that's a funny reference that like, I'm a noob, so it's fun that I now have made this connection with Nicki that she can kind of help me peel back these onions to these layers to this onion and like, you know, educate me, my noobiness. So it's really fun. It's just, I don't know, it was just such a special day. So as much as I like maybe didn't capture every single element of the experience, it was fun to get to experience it with Nicki and her friend who's now officially a cast member as of today, and because she got called back, and her husband, and just kind of soak it all in and hear their stories, and it was a lot of fun. So hopefully I have a good video for you guys on Thursday. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. 9 a.m. if you guys want to be there for like the live premiere and chat. You would watch Tinkerbell fly into a mattress after the fireworks. That is so cool. So she said Tink Taco and had like a little winky face. So her and her friends would know where they could view Tinkerbell literally, because if you guys don't know, at the end of one of the fireworks shows, she goes from like over the castle, yeah, behind the castle on this huge zip line, like way up high. And it's just so magical. But they would know where to hide so they could view her land into the mattress, and they would call it the Tink Taco. So like things like that, those are like special, unique experiences that you get when you're really there on a regular basis and kind of in the know of like the behind the scenes fun stuff. It was on a tree stand. That sounds terrifying to me as someone who's afraid of heights. Like, God bless Tinkerbell. for doing that every night. I hope Tinkerbell comes back. I hope it all comes back. Right now, there's no fireworks, there's no parades because it draws a crowd. And so they're trying to minimize that. But someday, you guys, Jesse, my husband, he said that, you know, after the Spanish flu, there was a huge opening up, and you had the Roaring 20s and all the parties. And I think, like, I'm just hopeful that when we get through this, I better go. I will. If you guys, we have to climb up onto a tree stand. If it's marginally safe, I will do it. I will do it to share that with you guys. That would be amazing if we could still do that. I am so down. Maybe I'll bring, I don't know what, some climbing gear. Like, wait, let me just fasten my rope. Anyways. Oh, my daughter. Yeah, so, I know that, I don't know what my daughter, maybe so my daughter could see Tinkerbell. We do love Tinkerbell. We're huge Tinkerbell fans, especially because they came out with all those amazing Tinkerbell movies a while back and all the different friends that she has. And it used to be you could meet not just Tinkerbell, but all the other fairies. Like we met Rosetta one year, and that was really special. Anyways, so, but whatever it is, Nicki, I'm down. And if it's marginally safe, I'll bring the kids and let's do it. I'm down. It's going to be so much fun. There's going to be so much, you guys. So Nicki, I have to pick her up. Oh, you have to pick up Tinkerbell? I'm so confused right now. She's laughing so hard at me. She's like, no, girl. Remember, I am officially still a noob. So we decided during our dinner, there's definitely like levels of Disneyland fan and like Disneyland, like, you know, it goes deep, you guys. So it's fun that she's kind of she's opening up my eyes to like another level of like a Disneyland fan, and it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to share more and more of these experiences with you guys. It's gonna be a blast. A couple more things, and then I do have to jet out of here because I have to go. What's Raleigh's number? One of us has to go pick her up, Jesse. Okay, great. So my daughter has type 1 diabetes, so I'm always during these videos needing to make sure that her number is stable. She's 171 even, so that's good. She's actually at a dance camp. That's why we're watching her really closely, because when you do that much exercise, it's 3 hours, she could like suddenly drop, and I'd need to run her an apple juice or, you know, something like that. CARSLAND, really quick, just 2 quick things, and then I gotta get out of here. Thank you everyone for coming by. Vanessa, Nicki, Zach, everyone else that watched. A lot of people watch, but they don't really want to chat, so thank you for watching. A lot of people watch the playback. Thank you guys. I just have 2 quick things, and then I gotta jam. People are really enjoying the CARSLAND short that I posted yesterday. We got to see all of the cars and car characters. So we got to see Mater, Luigi, the Luigi cars. They moved the cars from the ride. The ride's phenomenal, you guys. I don't know if you know the ride, but the cars literally do these dances. And there's like 3 or 4 different dances that they cycle through. So you could go on it more than once and have a different experience. It's really cool. That's one of those rides when you're on it, you just have like this smile the whole time because you're having so much fun. It's like one of those really fun rides. And they moved the cars from the ride, 3 of them, out in front of Luigi's garage on display. So that was really cool. And then of course Lightning McQueen, that was cool to see him, and you know, he talks and they move around, and the whole animatronics, it's really cool. And so I posted that, and people are just loving it. And Nicki pointed out, and it's something I didn't really realize, I guess it makes sense, but it didn't really occur to me. There's only one CARSLAND. So CARSLAND is not in Florida. Apparently it's not at any of the other Disneyland parks. So it is really unique to the California Adventure Park. So I have footage from CARSLAND from over the years. So I'm hopeful in the next couple weeks I can maybe go through some of that footage and make like a CARSLAND montage. For those of you that really loved it, I can put together as much CARSLAND, you know, in like a few minute video, like a longer than a short, to give you kind of a peek into CARSLAND. And it would be from over the years, because some of it isn't stuff that's happening at CARSLAND now. And yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I just wanted to say, again, turn on your bell notifications, you guys. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss that, because that's going to be a lot of fun. I have some other ideas for some other like blooper type reels. There's this thing, so it used to be that I shot most of my videos in my house. It was more of a traditional vlog style. And then of course I also took you guys on all of our travels with us, so we had travel videos. But really during the past year, I'm trying to challenge myself to bring my camera out and show you guys, you know, everything that I think is super Cali. So what happens when you're out in the world and you're doing this vlogging, people think it's really funny to troll you in the background. So I thought it'd be really funny to play the troll song and just do like a montage, because sometimes people are really funny. They do silly things. It's not like mean-hearted. They think it's funny to like, you know, be in the background and like do silly things or make noises. And a lot of times you have to cut around it because it's distracting or it doesn't really make sense. But I think it'd be fun to try to search for those clips and do like a trolling montage. Like, I don't know what you guys think about that. And then we do have a big travel announcement coming up. We are traveling in Florida. We are traveling at the end of April, and it's gonna be a big deal for our family. It's gonna be a really big deal. It's a place we're going for the very first time. Honestly, my plan was to already have announced it. It's more just like, as things open up and with spring break and my daughter's dance camp, I just haven't been able to make that announcement video yet. But just keep those bell notifications on, because we will be announcing that probably next week. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We are gonna be flying, so it'll be our first time flying as a family in over 2 years. And she says, yay, can't wait to see all the pics and the videos. Cool. Thank you again, Nicki, for coming by, to my cousin Nicki, who's been helping, she's been my ambassador as things open up and like helping me, like, because when you're filming, sometimes you're just focused on like, oh, do I have sound? Is it properly exposed? I can't really see past the view frame, like the viewfinder. So when I'm with her, it's really cool, Nicki, because sometimes she'll be like, oh, did you notice that? Or there's that secret over there. So it's cool. So thank you, Nicki. It's been so much fun. So yeah, you guys, say thank you to Nicki for helping make these videos a little better by like giving me a little more insight when we're at these theme parks. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So Thursday's the premiere, 9 a.m. Next week, Tuesday, I will be live at 11 o'clock, hopefully from some super Cali point of interest. So that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for coming by. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.